Avatar, why you should watch it? I'm about to tell you. Let's go. That's right, Avatar is back in the cinemas with the excitement growing for Avatar 2, The Way of the Water to be out so soon. It's so exciting. I was totally on board to revisit number one, so here we go. For those that don't remember or love it or just want to recap, Avatar is a 2009 film written and directed by James Cameron, and it's a sci-fi adventure fantasy movie. Fans of Terminator, True Lies, Annihilation and Avengers will love this film. Please like and subscribe if you're liking what you're hearing. Reach out, comment, say hi. Love to hear from all of you. You should stop scrolling and start watching Avatar tonight because it is epic! The visual effects are profound. Using motion capture animation technologies, the special effects are next level and are still absolutely groundbreaking even for today. It holds up strong. It's pretty cool. The beautiful blue, lush green jungle with the magic and allure of a fantasy film, it's so enchanting with awesome performances and important ethical questions. Avatar is one of the most incredible films ever made. And so the story goes like this. Set in the mid-22nd century, humans are colonizing a beautiful moon called Pandora. Pandora is a beautiful, lush, scenically gorgeous moon. However, the air on Pandora is poisonous to all humans, so they must transform into hybrid Na'vi. Na'vi are the humanoids native to Pandora, and these hybrids that they turn into are called avatars. The avatars are linked to the human minds, allowing them to have free movement within the world of Pandora. Jake, played by Sam Worthington, is a paralysed former Marine and is asked to replace his recently deceased twin on Pandora to complete a mission to infiltrate Pandora and to start mining for a highly sought after mineral. The mining proves to be a huge threat to the Na'vi humanoids and a war breaks out. Jake is accepted by the Na'vi as one of his own and must decide where his loyalties lie. The acting and the casting is awesome in Avatar. To start with, we have Sam Worthington playing Jake. He embodies the classical Marine, strong, good looking and calm despite his emotional turmoil. His new assignment to enter Pandora as an avatar is a perfect vehicle for him to go on an adventure of self-discovery and enlightenment. The journey introduces him to more than he could have ever imagined, and the conflict heightens within himself as him as a soldier and who he is as a person and the culture he was meant to fight. He must dig deep to do the right thing, and Worthington takes us on all the character arcs. He treads a line between loyalty and understanding and honesty, and we believe him. We believe his struggles and we see his inner turmoil. You can't talk about Avatar without talking about Sigourney Weaver, and Sigourney Weaver plays Dr. Grace Augustine. Casting Sigourney Weaver in Avatar is brilliant and so important within the science fiction world. I see her as like an oracle within the science fiction screen and a beacon towards iconic moments in film history. She is iconic with her brilliant performance and remarkable presence. She is the cherry on top that makes Avatar even more enthralling. Her key role is being Jake's mentor and a kind of advocate between the two worlds for having peace with the Na'vi and the humans. Oh my gosh, I am so excited to see her in Avatar 2 as well. The beauty and purity of Pandora cannot be ignored. Wow, it is just so breathtaking. The iconic blue-green hues, the lush jungle, coral-like alien world, the mystical creatures, sparkling colours. It's the full of fantasy of dreams, and the fantasy of Pandora took me into the depths of my childhood imaginations. The virtual reality that takes flight and swallows you whole. And it just takes the realm of reality and make-believe to the very edges of disbelief. And yes, we want to believe in this world. We deep dive into the love of it, to live it, to fight side by side with it. And while we are in awe of this surreal beauty, we are also there with these huge war aircraft and harsh brutality of the human war machine brutally ripping apart Pandora with no regard for the irreversible impact that this will have. The brutal impact of humans destroying the earth through direct forces and actions are the biggest themes in this film that cannot be denied. Quotes like Jake being told by the Na'vi humanoids that you shouldn't be here, or when Jake starts to be more curious and questioning his mission. The Sergeant General Major character of the Colonel Quidditch, played by the beefed up Stephen Lang, says to Jake, "You got lost in the woods." We are exposed to the slow awakening of Jake. Can he push away the potential riches, the greed, the destruction, and can he see beyond what he's trained for his whole life? So this takes me to the storytelling in Avatar, and I think it's been underrated at times. Maybe because of its huge blockbuster display, maybe because of the huge special effects, or maybe the genre of the film. Either way, I see it differently. I see it as a huge comment of the world that we live in, and I think James Cameron did it in a way that could still be digested by the masses. It's there to be viewed and loved and enjoyed. It's intelligent storytelling because we get to click in for the ride, for the highs and the lows, be thrown around, watch something fantastical, brilliant and new and with more meaning than meets the eye, if you want to see it or not. Okay, so the visual effects that create this entire world is beyond belief. No one had done this in film before. Avatar is a huge moment in time for technological advances in filmmaking. It's brilliant and inspired, using facial motion picture and high definition cameras that they attach to the heads of the actors to achieve and digitally capture what the facial muscles of the actors were doing. So this meant that later on the animators used that film and create the Na'vi or the humanoid Na'vi or the avatars in the way that they need to. Absolutely mind-blowing. So by doing this, they could mirror emotions, they could mirror moods, reactions and interactions on a whole nother level. And being able to capture the actors from every angle made a huge difference too. And it meant that animated actors looked so real. Our suspension of belief was stretched out through this technique, and I believed it, and I jumped in head first, and I believe that this could be possible. All the creative choices for Avatar in Pandora's world, even the idea of making the Na'vi natives of Pandora blue, the visionary land and transformations, it's just so much more than what we could imagine as adults, and it does give you a feeling of childlike suspension of belief. I loved it. The war scenes are full on and they can be really shocking at times, and the intensity of the choices being made to really slap you in the face, and it was smart and it really got your heart beating. These hectic moments though are paralleled with quiet, sacred moments of peace and tranquility, and the polar opposite worlds are forever changing and kept me on my toes with the impact of what was at stake at the times with these irreversible actions of the humans on the Na'vi people and on this beautiful moon, Pandora. Now, Avatar came out in 2009 and it still looks like a masterpiece that stands the test of time. The trailer itself still gives me goosebumps, and the casting and the acting is brilliant. The storytelling and vision revolutionary, and I love this film. I love the blockbuster Hollywood glamour of it all, because while it's beyond what any art house film could do with their kind of budgets, it still broke the rules and it still stepped up. The beauty of this science fiction adventure fantasy film is the intensity and the meanings, and the core meaning is so poignant. Stop scrolling, start watching Avatar. Please like and subscribe and take a look at some more videos on Stop Scrolling, Start Watching now.